Jacques Fresco, founder of the Venus Project, believes the future of architecture concerns an optimized use of space. He envisions concentric cities that blend into their environment like trees on a mountain or sand in the ocean, home to vibrant communal spaces and state-of-the-art geometric sustainable buildings, each with a specific purpose to drive the many elements of the day-to-day activities in the community. His vision for a better future is compelling as he illustrates the impact a spatial design can have on a community. Architecture, after all, influences us across various dimensions of experience, such as psychology and sociology. It also secures the success or failure of a structure as a cultural representation. Since form relates function in this field, it's noteworthy to mention that how we choose to design our future ecosystems, buildings included, will determine the kind of world we get to live in. But what do architects think their work is supposed to achieve? Roman architect Marcus Vitruvius Pollio, circa 90 to 20 BCE, described the goals of architecture in his collection De Architectura as commodity, firmness, and delight. He thought that architecture should grant its users peace of mind, that it should establish a stable infrastructure, and that it should bring us pleasure. Various styles have developed over the centuries that have accounted for all three goals. However, major cities around the world hardly ever achieve these benchmarks. Instead, they're stifled by a gridded infrastructure that is both inefficient and cumbersome. We've chosen to box ourselves in and shut the world out, an adaptation since the agricultural revolution that served us well as an agrarian society where we were still in nature, but has done us a great disservice the more we've removed ourselves from nature. Moreover, access and distribution of resources is a real problem to architecture. We have more than enough to accommodate everyone on Earth, yet the systems we've erected make it incredibly difficult to implement the change we need. When it comes to architecture, the resource in most demand is labor. There aren't enough workers to make the necessary changes to our infrastructure that we'd want to make. Take the United States, a first world country that has passed laws ensuring the sustainability of all new constructions, which is a major move in the right direction, but doesn't account for all the buildings that predate those laws. We can only imagine how many buildings around the world don't meet that standard. There's a lot of renovation and repurposing that we need to implement to achieve the new norm worldwide. AI and automation may be our saving grace if we manage to get our leaders on the same page, but those are topics for another time. So the new norm. Architectural digests claim there are 8 essential aspects we'll see in architecture by 2050. First, and you could have guessed it, is sustainability and climate resilience. We're talking about energy efficiency at center stage, renewable energy integration, and buildings made with sustainable construction materials. Buildings may incorporate energy or generate energy, capture water, recycle water, and incorporate green spaces. Second, smart and connected buildings. The Internet of Things and artificial intelligence will allow buildings to become more intelligent and interconnected. They will optimize energy usage, monitor occupants' health and preferences, and security. Third, adaptive and flexible spaces. Ever heard of those tiny city apartments that have 4 different rooms compartmentalized into one small space? Well, this is that. Buildings may feature adaptable and flexible spaces that can easily transform to accommodate various functions and changing needs. Fourth, vertical and sustainable cities. This is a trend that we've seen for some time now. As the population continues to increase, we may see a spike in the number of vertical cities. High-rise buildings and vertical communities may incorporate green spaces, urban agriculture, and vertical transportation systems to address the challenges of space constraints and promote sustainable living. Fifth, advanced materials and construction techniques. Breakthroughs in material science and construction techniques will provide new avenues for construction and design. We're talking about self-healing materials, 3D printed structures, carbon nanotubes, and things of the like. Sixth, biophilic design and wellness. Architects will focus on creating environments that promote health, well-being, and connection to nature. Biophilic design principles, which incorporate natural elements and patterns, will be integrated into buildings to enhance mental and physical well-being. Seventh, integration of augmented reality and virtual reality. AR and VR will allow designers and clients to visualize and experience spaces before they're built. These immersive technologies will enable more accurate communication and collaboration. Eighth, resilient and disaster-resistant design. Buildings will incorporate resilient design strategies to mitigate risks. They may be designed to withstand earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, and other hazards, ensuring the safety of occupants and minimizing damage. With the inclusion of new technologies, architecture will blur the line between science and science fiction until our most lofty ambitions have been made real. And personally, I can't wait. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure you subscribe. I'll be uploading videos to complement our collective evolution and provide some insight into our civilization, its current state, and its ultimate destination as we go along. Thanks for watching.